Welcome in once again to the Yugioh Fresh Off the Press community, where we analyze the current posts, trends, and forecasts of the Yu-Gi-Oh markets. We're here to feed that Yu-Gi-Oh market watch cardboard addiction, guys. You guys already know. So also smash the subscribe button, guys. I know some of you watch the channel and you might not realize there's a subscribe button right here around this area that should appear for you guys. Just click on it. Make sure you have it clicked. Also click the notification bell. Don't forget about that to keep up with our latest and greatest fresh off the press videos, and like the video as it helps the algorithm find more people like you guys to join our amazing community. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are the MVPs. Thank you for the support, the likes, the comments, just everything. You guys are the best. Also, remember that this content is not any official financial advice and it's created for entertainment purposes only. Remember, we also have a Twitter just in case. If you guys have Twitter, link in the description down below. Also, link in the description down below is our Discord. We provide great value, guys. Look, we also have shorts. We have here a channel that says, all the new videos that are posted. You can stay tuned. We just provide value here. Penny stonks. And then the Yu-Gi-Oh news, which we're going to talk about briefly with the next tab. Look at that. So much great value in our Discord, just staying informed, staying on top of everything. Link in the description down below. So today I wanted to discuss, this new card, new support coming in Duelist Nexus. It's a broken card for trains, guys. Level 10s, look at that. Send one monster from your hand or that are face up on your field to the graveyard so that their total levels equal exactly 10. Draw 2 cards. So that's discard a level 10 or send to the grave and draw 2. That's powerful. Trains always needed that extra draw. I played the deck in the past and you always wanted like that extra draw, to draw into the cards that you really needed. So I'm glad to see. And the artwork, wow, the artwork looks beautiful. Look at that. Yo, that's gonna look lovely. Hey, level 10 themes, they're broken. They bring out these big boss monsters, and yeah, great card, great reprint. Can't wait to see it. Definitely want to get my hands on this. Hopefully it's not too expensive, but we'll see. Probably comes as a secret rare, so you guys already know. But broken cards. So with that in mind, I'll discuss briefly a couple of cards about trains, guys. The theme of today's episode is all about don't take cheap for granted. There's a lot of cheap cards out there in Yu-Gi-Oh right now. There's just so many, right? So it's hard to pinpoint all of them, but today there's some of them that they're cheap today, but most likely they will not be cheap tomorrow. So you want to get access to these cards. Let's start with trains. Leeb used to be money. Look, it used to be money. Here was the first that original print. Let's analyze it. Even though it was a while, ooh, look at that spike after that card was announced. Look, this used to be a $9 card, and before that it used to be way more, like 20 bucks back in the day, even more. Used to be a $2 card essentially, and now it's spiking up. The demand is here. Only 22 listings. Look at that. Quickly becomes a $3, $4, $5 card. Look at that. And that's the original print, right? Okay, ultra rare. Yeah, I mean, all right. These usually go up. The demand is here, but I would focus on the secret rare. Max rarity from Legendary Duelist Season 2. Hard to get already as well. Card used to be at, $7, $10 back in the day. Recent spike. Back down to the mean. This is when you go in. This is when you get access to the card, either to play trains in the future, or if not, that hype is coming around the corner. Already almost under 75 listings. Let's clean it up a little bit. Yes, under 75 listings with 71. There are a couple of walls here and there at 330, 350, right? But then again, after that, quickly a $4 card, and then $5. Not too many sellers with many copies. So hey, these are the cards that's the thing. I mean, it's like, in crypto, and I make references to that. It's like buy the rumor, sell the news type event, where the rumor is the news, in this case with Yu-Gi-Oh. And then, so you would buy the rumor, in this case, the news of it coming out, right? And then you would sell the news in crypto, right? But here you would sell when the card comes out. You know what I mean? So just related in that sense. Buy the rumor, sell the news. And that's in crypto. Here in Yu-Gi-Oh is like what? So how would we relate to that? It's like buy the news, sell whenever the card comes out. You guys already get the gist of it. Just buy early, guys. Buy early. Now the news comes out. You have that initial hype, but then the card always comes back down to the mean, right? And then that's when you want to buy it. You had the recent spike with the news, comes back down to the mean. You buy now and sell when the card comes out. because that's when you know the most hype is going to most likely be associated to these cards. So definitely a card to keep in mind for trains. You also have Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Max. Not as many printings as you would think. Of course, easy access with the commons, you know, and they're going up too in the rares and all that, but I would focus on super rare and above. I mean, honestly, if you want to go budget, I would go with the 2013 collector's tins, but that thing is 10 years old already, so it's going to be hard to get even that. Right now it's budget, but then the Lost Art looks nice, you know, not bad at all. And then the Shonen Jump magazine promos, not bad. I mean, that's the highest max rarity. Look at that, $7. Now you see the spike with the news, still $8, but quickly goes up to 10. Just 23 listing. This is not a bad copy, guys, at all. And then you have the Lost Art, looks clean, looks fresh. Again, you know, it bottomed out around $6, and now it's hard to get these Lost Arts, you know what I mean? Quickly goes, there's a wall at 7 here of 3 playsets, but then goes eventually to 10. Only 28 listings. Definitely a card that you're gonna use for trains. And then, you know, there's number 81 as well, the last one from the XCs, the main ones that are used. And of course there's many other XCs and train cards and this and that and the other, but you know, I could make like a whole market watch just talking about trains, but that's not the point today. Yeah, you have easy access with rares, commons, but this is what I would go, you know, for. This card is so old from the Dark Illusion, still cheap, guys, so not bad at all. Just 71 cents, quickly goes up to $1 after a couple of walls. So again, not bad. 69 listings, not a bad card to get access to. Then you have Urgent Schedule, guys. We talked about this as a sleeper card not too long ago. Used to be $3. Right now, if we do janitor style, clean this up, card is a little bit over $2, quickly $2.50. You know what I mean? 70 listings. This is, wow, it's max rarity. It's hard to get already. There's even a Legendary Duelist Season 3. So, you know, this is hard to get. You want to have exposure to this card, even as an investment. Why? Because then when the card comes out, people get hyped with Train. They're like, man, now I need my Urgent Schedules. You know, you'd be surprised. You'd think people would be getting the card now, and some do. Smart people come out, you see the spike, right? But most people are like, okay, I'm not running trains right now, whatever. And then when the card comes out, let's say trains, you know, perform better than people thought, whatever, people are going to come in, the demand is going to be there, and you're going to have your playset slapped in your binder, ready to sell or trade or whatever you wish to do. Revolving Switch Yard as well. The only holographic copy, super rare from OTS Pack 10. That thing is like so old, right? And it used to be $1 card. You see the spike to $2.50. Wow, let's clean it up and then back down to the mean, back down to $1. Look at that. Quickly goes up to $1.50. Definitely, it's not bad to get some exposure. 63 listings only, and the card is hard to get. It looks clean holographic. If you're playing trains, you definitely need the card. Better to get this. Of course, it has budget options, a common, things of that nature, but you know, and even as an investment, not a bad card to pick up. You also have Heavy Freight Train Derrick Kane, only comes in commons apart from the holographic. So commons, I mean, unless you need it, you know, but I would focus on this one, the super rare from the Infinity Chasers. This set, you know, it came out a long time ago. We see here only 85 listings. Cheap card for now. Look, even play sets at 75 cents. That is not bad. Walls at $1. Not bad at all, guys. 85 listings, only holographic print. Definitely needed in the train strategy. So you want to be exposed to this card. Even as an investment, not a bad idea to pick up the extra copies. Then you have the same Super Express Bullet Train. As you can see, you had ultra rare from Legendary Season 2 and a rare. Okay, so not bad. This ultra rare, not bad at all. But at this point, you know, you see the downtrend here. This is the one that I would try and get, you know, first at original print at about $1.50. You know, only 56 listings. Hard card to get. Looks clean. This is the one that I would be going to with regards to trains. And then we have a legendary, Flying Pegasus Railroad Stampede. Only 2 printings common in Legendary Duelist Season 2. Man, just a common, and then you have the holographic print. Look at that. Wow, used to be $3.50. and it's still around there, coming back down to the mean. About $4 a pop, but you don't want to let 19 listings. You don't want to let this thing just pump into oblivion. Don't take these cheap cards for granted. Now this is an easy $10 card. When the card comes out, the new one, this one, you know what I mean? Why? Because there's only 2 printings, so unless this gets reprinted, Konami this is an easy double up from here. Hard card to get. You do need it for the strategy. No way around it. Not bad. You have the common, the budget version, but what's budget today might not be budget tomorrow. Right now it's about 40-50 cents, a couple of walls. Not bad. So the card, there's a lot out there. That's good. It lets you go in, get the ones you need, and then the demand is going to come at a later time. You'll be able to supply that demand. Then we move on to Infinite Track or Infinity Track. You guys already know. This is the last train cards that I want to discuss, or in this case machine, that also run with trains. You can combine both decks, things of that nature, and they work well. So definitely, the cards that I would focus on is Mega Clops as their link, then Harvester and Anchor Drill as well. They have reprintings here from the 2020 Megatons, but that's already 3 years out, 2.5 years out. You know what I mean? So look at that. You want to get your hands on these cards before they pump, if you're gonna play them. And even as investments, these 2 cards reprints, they could be $5 down the line, and this at $6-7 easily $10. Who knows? Maybe even 15 if the hype is real. So this same D I could see at from $3 to $5 card down the line. It's already around 3 market price, so definitely a $5 card. You know what I mean? If the hype pans out. And then you obviously have the reprint at $1. There's other Infinite Track cards, things of that nature. These could be sleepers as well. Hard to pinpoint, but I would go for the for sure's per se, and then make those moves. Then we move on to the actual rest of the market watch today. Don't take these cheap cards for granted, guys. Dragons always cycle in and out of the meta, and casual players love their dragons, their blue eyes, things of that nature. So just don't forget about these cards. Remember, look at this, just 5 printings for Dragon Ravine, guys. Broken card in the dragon decks. And yeah, it has a super rare from Mystic Fighter, and then it has a super rare from the Astro Pack. Not bad at all. It looks super clean, and then it just has commons. Then you have the max rarity. If you need budget, yeah, for $1 or $2 you can go for the super rares, but honestly, I would focus on this one. Now look, that's the thing, this card was cheap just a couple of weeks ago, and now it had that spike. Let's see if it returned back down to the mean. Wow, an $8 card. I didn't even know. Wow, only 15 listings in the market. Whoa, look at that. It's a $10 card pretty quick with that massive wall of 100. Wow, he has 100 copies. Damn, 100 times 10. What is that? That is a rack? Damn, if he sells that, he gets a rack. That's not bad. 1G, man. 15 listings. So the demand is here, guys. Look, people are coming in, swiping these cards up. Wow, what a spike. But again, in this case, don't take cheap for granted. Make sure you have access to your copies. And if you can get, this is no longer cheap. So I would go for, the Astro Pack and this Mystic Fighters. I would really go for Astro Pack first, because it's harder to get and it's older. And then go on from there. Just get access to this card. Doesn't hurt. $1, $2, maybe $5 gets you a playset and a little bit more. Not a bad card to keep in mind. If you want to go high rarity, I can't blame you. This secret rare looks beautiful. Then we move on to Dragon Shrine. Similar spot as Dragon Ravine. It has a little bit, extra listings here and there. It has commons, super rare, the structured deck, and the rare, and a common, and all that good stuff. But you guys already know this is where it's at, guys. Look at this card. The demand is going up, just like with Dragon Ravine. So, but for this one, you still have time. $2, $2.50 before it quickly goes up to $3.50. So again, 54 listings. We take pictures away. Yeah, almost under 50 listings. Look at that spike. Look at that, from under $2 to $3.50 for first eds. Quickly, that's what the price is gonna be. I wouldn't be surprised to see this card at $5 in the next couple of days to week or two. Definitely a card that you want to keep in your radar. Don't take these for granted. They're cheap today, but Dragon Links come in, or other Dragon decks, become prevalent. And what do you think is going to happen to a card like this in the future? Max rarity, first ed, easy, $10, easy. $5 in the near future. That's 2 to 3x, guys, easy mode. Then we move on to Return of the Dragon Lord. Same deal, even less printings. You have a common, a super rare, and then a secret rare. They're all above $5. But right now, they're too close in value. When I see cards like these, let's see if the internet wants to work with me. You know, we'll have to see, you know, live editing done cheap. Let's close a couple of tabs. There we go. So Return of the Dragon Lords, and I apologize for that. Here we have the secret rare. Used to be $6-7. It says 11 here. Let's check out. Let's clean these listings. Let's see here. First ed, $7.75. Not bad. Quickly after this playset, the card is $11.50. Wow. And then after a couple of those plays, look at that. 15 and then 20 billies for this card. Only 12 listings. This card is essentially impossible to get. It came in Legendary Collection Kaiba, which, by the way, we're going to be coming out really soon with a set review. We'll probably, you know, talk a little bit more about this card as well. So just keeping it simple, great card. Only 3 printings. You definitely want to make sure, you know, to get it sooner rather than later if you need it or you want to invest in it, because they're cheap today, but that's an easy double up tomorrow. Same with the Melody of Awakening Dragon. This card is underrated, guys. Look at that. Under $3 for a copy. Quickly goes up to 4 and then 5. Secret rare from the same set. We'll be discussing it soon as well. Again, there's budget options. So let's actually discuss those real quick. Look at that. But there's plenty of listings for the cards, you know, commons, things of that nature. We have, you know, commons here, ultra, super. So not bad. It has a couple of holographic, you know, copies, which I would at least get access to the card if you don't want to pay the extra bucks. But honestly, this is not too expensive. This is the one that I would go for. And I can see this card again at $5 to $10 down the line. It's just so broken. It's a surge card. And yeah, definitely one to keep in mind. Same with Trading. Trading has, you know, a lot of commons, rares, and all that good stuff. You know, recent rare printing, super rare, turbo pack rare, and then you have the high rarities with the ultra and the secret. So again, you definitely want to keep this card in mind. Generic draw card, discarding level 8s. It can't get better than that. Works with danger. Bigfoot, works with you know, the blue eyes and decks and so many other broken decks. You want to have access to this card. And just briefly checking the max rarity here, we make sure to clean this up janitor style. We see only 16 listings and it's a $10 card before it quickly becomes 15. Just such a hard card to get. And look, most of them have been from Legendary Collection. Wow. So can't wait to cover that set. So many sleeper cards within that set. Then we have Quick Launch, the last card, you know, about Dragon Links or dragons overall, and just cards to keep in mind, sleeper cards. Look, we see here first ed, that's 40 listings, guys. Only 40 listings. It's a 5 billy card now, an easy $10 card down the road. Of course, it has budget options, but first ed original print secret rare, that thing looks so clean. But you know, if you want a little bit more budget, you have the secret rare from the 2018 Megaton, and then you have the common, which is also going up because it just has 3 printings and people just want access to this card. So definitely one to keep in mind. Guardian Chimera from Maze of Memories. Let's cover a couple of cards just to give you guys a little bit of an update. This was an $11, $10 card last time we covered it, and you know, right now it's still around there, still around, stabilizing, you know, already under 100 listings. Plenty of, you know, a couple of walls here and there, but the demand is real. People coming in, sniping up these cards, you know, from Maze of Memories, and it's just a great reprint. You know what I mean? You make sure you definitely want to make sure you get access to this card. Again, cheap today, might be $15 or $20 down the line. Definitely a card to keep in mind. Same with Soul and Judgment. You know what I mean? From Maze of Memories. Great reprint. $3, stabilizing around there. You definitely want to keep, don't sleep on this card. This could be $5 soon, definitely a $10 down the line, as with most judgments, you know, when the card dries up. Again, you have plenty of reprints and printings of Judgment, but this is the latest and greatest, holographic, looks clean. And again, you know, it's going to get reprinted in Metal Raiders Anniversary, but nah, we want the latest, fresh off the press copy at $3. No excuse to not own it. Same with Avermax. Look, if we analyze Avermax real quick, excuse me, what we can see right here is that it only has 3 printings at the end of the day. You know what most people are talking about right now? It's a super rare, it's an extra deck card, mainly a one of, you know, so much supply in the market, who cares about this card, blah blah blah. No, the card is broken, first of all. Second of all, it only has 3 listings, okay? So those are the facts, as we can see here. And third of all, when you analyze the first 2 facts, you can come to the conclusion that, look, the first that original print is keeping its price up. Why? Because it's hard to get. Dark Neostorm, who's cracking that open? No one, right? Still 15 for unlims, and if you go to first eds, of course it's gonna go down, right? It's 17, 18 bucks. Reprint card is gonna go down, but it's not like 10 or 5 bucks already, right? Why? Because the card, again, not many printings, secret rares, max rarity, is gonna hold its value. Same with the ultra rare, higher rarity than super rare, came in the 2020 megatins over 2.5 years ago. Is gonna hold down the line. $5 right now, quickly goes up to $7. I don't see this card being $1 or $2, right? Maybe 4 or 5 bucks, 3 at the least, but it's gonna probably hold its value. Hard to get, 70 listings only. So when you do that type of analysis, and then you stand yourself with this card, it's more likely, rather than the other 2 continue going down. At first, yes, when the reprint comes out, you know, in the short term, yeah, but long term, this card is going to probably catch up to the value of the other 2 printings. So you're buying it at $1, an easy $3 card down the line. It might be even 5 bucks. Okay, so that's a 5x, 3 to 5x standing where the price is today. Don't focus on the fact that there's a lot of walls, a lot of supply. You know, if you go in and do the deep dive analysis like we did, this is definitely a great card that you can expose yourself to. Great reprint. Don't take cheap for granted. Another card from Maze of Memories. Who's talking about this? No one, right? Red Eye Soul. What is that, Jay? Come on, your boy Fresh bringing you guys these cards that no one is talking about. Why? It's a Red Eyes card. Single print Maze of Memories. It's rare, you know, and it works beautifully with the Red Eyes deck. Basically, Red Eyes support. No one is realizing it. Great card. It's not going to break the meta. You know, Red Eyes are not meta right now, none of that, but it's a rare. When is this going to be reprinted? Like, who knows, right? So these are the type of cards that they come out rare. No one pays attention. No one cares. Who cares about Red Eyes? But here we care about making that money. You know what I mean? Making those great investments. And already you see a small V-shaped recovery per se, but the card is still around 35 cents. I mean, there's a couple of play sets, you know, so it's a 40-cent card easy. You know, so basically 2 quarters gets you a copy. Not bad, not bad. Look, if you clean this up, again, near minted, you already see 123 listings. This can go down to under 100 listings soon. And again, it's not a card that is going to make or break you. It's not a card that's going to have the highest demand, but there's a lot of Red Eyes people out there that love their Red Eyes deck. How do I know? Well, if you come over here to community real quick, recently, you know, if this would cooperate with me, guys. So yeah, and we made a post recently. That's where I want to get to, guys. We made a post recently talking about your favorite characters, and basically, you guys, Joey was second on the list. People love Joey. You know what I mean? Great character. Look at it here. Joey Wheeler, of course, close to Kaiba. Love it. 82 votes, guys. Thank you so much for the support. Obviously, Yugi runs away with it. I couldn't agree with you guys more, but also great choices, guys. Great choices. Look at that. Joey is a close second right now, close with Kaiba, which is right, you know, as a runner-up right now. But again, people love Joey. What deck did Joey play? Red Eyes. So, hey, you know what I mean? The demand is going to be there. Just buy a couple of rares. Throw a couple of bucks at it. Maybe even RO9 it with 5 bucks. And just keep it in a binder. Forget about it. And when the rare gets hard to get, you're already going to have those copies. So, we have Diviner of the Herald, guys. Look at that. I love cards like these. Card used to be worth 70 billies. I love it. Now it's worth 10. It's down 7x. Down 7x in under a year. I love cards like these. So, you know, you see this, you analyze it, you don't want to maybe go in too heavily, but then you come over here and you buy the Prismatic Secret, right? Why not? Add a pump to 10, back down to the mean at 750. You know, the first set original print used to be 70. Do I expect it to go back to 70? No. But who cares? If it doubles up from here, do I see this as a $15 card in the future? Yes. Yes, if it doesn't get reprinted soon, like with a common, a rare, whatever, if they don't kill it that way, and you know, fairies come back, or you know, it used to be ran in one of the meta decks recently. I don't remember right now. You guys can leave a comment below, but you guys get the gist of it. You know, this was a $10 card not long ago, back down to the main. I could see this double up easy. Only 2 printings. Fairy Tuner, guys, level 2. Just it's too good. Same with Destiny Hero, Destroyer, Phoenix, Enforcer. Look at that. I love cards that used to be 100 billies. That's 3 figures. 3 figures, guys. $100 a pop, yo. And now it's 10. That's down 10x. Down 10x in under a year, guys. 10x. Okay, so what do we do when we see stuff like only 2 printings, hero card? You know it's gonna always have its demand. We come to the cheaper version. You know that used to be $3.50. It's already a $5 card. Don't take cheap for granted. You can buy yourself a playset. This card is an easy double up from here. Easy, of course. Always with the disclaimer, Konami can reprint any of these anytime. You know, no one's gonna know for sure. But again, this prismatic secret is gonna get harder and harder to get as the 2022 tins, you know, go farther and farther away in time. Beautiful card to get. Don't take these for granted. Same with Crossout Designator, guys. Look at that. Card used to be 45, essentially a $50 card, and when it first came out, it was over $100. Do I think? No, this shouldn't go back near those prices, but still, down 5 to 10x. Used to be $5, and you see that spike to 10, already doubled up. What does that mean? That the demand is there. The card is good. It has a broken effect. Used to be $5 a couple of weeks, bottomed out, you know, and now is up 2x. So when you see a card up 2x, $10 is because people need it. Broken effect. Just so underrated, right? So we come over here and we got the prismatic secret. Why? Because it looks beautiful. And then it used to be a $5 card too. That's when I picked up mines, and they're already double up. I'm already up 2x easy. Do I see this card at $15 to $20 in the future? Possibly. 75, under 75 listings. You see the spike recently. The demand is there. Don't let this card become 15, 20, 25. Don't let me sell you my playset to you guys at a double up from here. That's all I'm trying to say, guys. You know, just having funsies with it. You know what I mean? Then we move on to Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. What an underrated card, guys. It's just so underrated. Like, this is too easy. Like, market watches and knowing how to make money and doubling and tripling up with cards like these, it just makes it too easy. It just does. It's beautiful. All the supply is there, Jay. You know what I mean? Ghost Ogre has 1 million printings. You know, right now it's not in the meta. Over 10, what? That's 10 printings. You have commons and supers and ultras and prism and secrets and OTs and even gold. I mean, like, there's a little bit for everyone. Yeah, that's true. But when you analyze this list, what can you come down to? You know, let's dig in. OT, beautiful. Stratosphere prices, good. First, that original print, secret rare, looks lovely, up there in price. Then you have all these budget options, right, including the prismatic. But this should be here. This should be the 3rd one down the line. And really, honestly, I prefer prismatics over secrets, but I understand first set original. It looks beautiful. I can't blame you guys per se. But this should be 2nd, really. And what do you think is going to happen when Ghost Ogre cycles back into the meta, becomes meta relevant, and, you know, once again, as it does all the time? Why? Because Ogre's broken. You know, it pops a card. Why not? You trade a 1 for 1. Maybe they really needed that field spell or that monster, whatever. It is so good. What do you think is going to happen to this prismatic? And not recently, Ghost Ogre, it used to be worth, you know, a couple of shekels, guys. Look at that. This card was $11. Of course, down now to, you know, $1, $2, down 5x, you know, 7.5x, whatever. Okay, reprinted, that's to be expected. But this card was money. Why? Because it was hard to get. You know, what do you think is going to happen after these listings dry up and everyone needs this card? Because it won a regional or a YCS and everyone's starting to play with the new meta shift, the new Banlist, whatever. Don't take cheap for granted. Plenty of walls, plenty of supply. Now under 150 listings, guys. 6, 7, but $10 gets you your playset and you still got money left over. Don't sleep on this card. Then we have Ecclesia, same deal. This is the ultra rare from Mama. It does have the prismatic. I love that as well. I would grab those two if possible. But look, first that original print, I love cards that used to be worth what? Used to be worth $75, man. 75 out of 5. Insanity. Yo, this is crazy, right? So when I see stuff like that, I'm like, yeah, I could get this card at $2. Okay, count me in, you know, not bad. And then, of course, will it ever go back to... No, but the demand was there once. It works with multiple decks. You know, you can use it with Sword Soul. You can use it with, you know, what is it? Branded or whatever. Oh, look, Fallen of Albaz. You know what I mean? It's just so good. So versatile. Look at that. $2 Prismatic. Insanity. This could easily be a $5 to $10 card. If you want money, get access to that card. Same with Shifter. You know what I mean? From the 2019 Gold Sarcophagus tin. $3.50, $4. This could be $10 again soon, guys. Don't sleep on this. Don't take it for granted. Same with Dark Ruler No More, a promo from that set. You know, people are sleeping on this card. It used to be an $18 to $20 card, back down to $5. Wow, look at that. $4.50 gets you a copy. Don't let it be 10, 15, 20. Don't, no. Right now at $5, this is easy double up. That's a $10 card down the line when it becomes even more prevalent in the meta, harder to get. It's just a broken card under 50 listings. This card is broken going second. So when we get another meta with, you know, more prevalent monster effects and things, guys, don't sleep on Dark Ruler No More. Yo, they can't even activate monster effects in response to this. So this is just broken, guys. Don't sleep on the card. Then we have, look at that, who brings you guys these beautiful cards? Only 3 listings, so underrated. Common, Gold Rare, Secret, which doesn't look that bad at all. I like Gold Secret Rares, you know what I mean, because they look different. But yeah, and then you have the Legendary Collection Kaiba. Again, we're going to be discussing this card really soon. Stay tuned. Let's focus on the budget option. Look, used to be $1, back down to the mean 50, 60, 75 cents, a couple of walls there, but only 60 listings, a lot of supply, right? But just get access to it. A playset of this, a couple of bucks, couple of shekels, you have it there. It's a broken synchro monster. When I came back in 2015, 2016 to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh, this card was just prevalent in the meta. It was broken. It's just so hard to get over, and it's so underrated. You know, it does take a dark tuner, but it's a level 8. Such a great card. We'll definitely be discussing the Max Rarity Secret Rare in the Legendary Kaiba collection. Then we have Cursed Necrofear. You know, this card, easy. Don't take cheap for granted. Look at that. And again, nothing's for sure, right? But first of all, it comes in Legendary Duel Season 3. It's going to get harder to get soon. Secret Rare printing. The card looks beautiful. Only 2 printings. Max Rarity is the Secret Rare. You do have first that original print. So, Jay, how much was the card worth in the past? 50 bills? $50? Yeah, a pop? 50? Okay. And it's down to 5. That's down 5, 6, down 10x. Okay. All right, good for it. Okay. All right, we focus on the Secret Rare. 75, what? 60 cents? Beautiful. Okay. Keep this in mind, though. Plenty of listings, plenty of walls, plenty of supply. So you're not going to get this to be like, oh, in a month or 2, I'm going to be up 5, 10. That's not the plan. But you come in, plenty of supply. You know what I mean? If, what? Isn't it with Fiend? I think it is that it... Yeah, Fiend monsters, if they ever become meta or whatever, this card is broken. Great effect. Great card. Why was it $50 before? Because it was the single print. Great card. Hard set to get. So this is it. You come in before the demand comes in. No one is paying attention to this card. Only 2 printings. First original print used to be worth money. Don't stay behind. Then you have the Infernobles, you know, Renaud and Roland, again from Amazing Defenders. You wanna make sure you expose yourself to these cards. Again, recent support. I mean, support is coming down the line soon. Look, no excuse. Roland, just 8 cents, that's a free card. Of course, you might want the first ed original print, you know, from Toon Chaos, ultra rare, not bad at all. Then look at that, it spiked up due to the news of the support. Still accessible, only 31 listings, but again, look, $4 card, quickly 5, 6, couple of walls there, then it becomes money. So don't sleep on this card. Look at that, a couple of listings gone and the card is already doubling up. Same with Renaud. You have the budget option here, and then you have the original print. This card used to be how much briefly, Jay, can you let us know? Yeah, $23, $25, and now is $8. That's 3x down. Even though if you clean this up with first ed, look, it's an $11 card. If you want a 2x, it's right here, 38 listings, not bad at all. But if not, you can focus on the budget version. down to 50 cents. That was the low, 38, 45 cents, whatever. And now look at that continued uptrend. You can see it on the chart, and it's a dollar card. It already doubled up. 2.5x. You know what I mean? This dollar card can easily be worth a couple of shekels, you know, maybe even $3. That's a 3x from here. Who knows, even 5, depending on the hype. So you want it, look, 59 listings, plenty of walls, giving you a good chance to accumulate. Maybe get a playset, maybe R09 it, $10 gets you in, and then that $10 can easily be 20, 30, who knows, maybe even 50 down the line. So don't sleep on this card. Same 1 for 1. Look at that uptrend, slowly but surely. Don't sleep on this card, guys. Just don't, please, please. Don't be that guy that saw it at 80 cents and then it's a $3 to $5 card. 1 for 1, just people play one, but it's broken. It is, and you use it in I believe in Edison as well, if I'm not mistaken. You guys can correct me, but it's just such a versatile card. It gets you a level 1. People bring out level 1 tuners and they go off. It's just such a great card. It is, guys. No excuse to get the super rare holographic print from Amazing Defenders. No one's opening this set, so don't sleep on 1 for 1. And as you can see, many printings but not many holographics. You have this one here. This one should be all the way up here, 4th. And you have a couple of ultras and then the 2010 super rares. Okay, good and well. These are maintaining value because they're already holographic. This one is gonna catch up to these 3. That's just the way it goes, guys. Most people don't pay attention. They don't know these things. Now you do, and make sure you take advantage of it. From Amazing Defenders as well, it's sold. Wow, look at that 30-cent card. Insanity. 30 cent already up 2x, close to 3 after a couple of walls. Not a bad. Just get your copy. 72 listings. Get a couple of bucks here and there, gets you a playset. Not a bad card to own. And then the last card of the day, Immortal Phoenix Gearfried. Such a great broken card, guys. Flattening out. This is when you want to get the card. Look at that. Look at that. Just take a look. Under 100 listings already. People focus, oh, 30 cents, 40 cents. Card is cheap. I don't ever do this. I don't ever. No. Analyze it. Deep dive. Look, under 100 listings. Couple of walls here and there before, you know, it's a 44, almost 2 quarters for it. And this is an easy dollar card down the line. Easy. So that's a 2.5x easy. Why not? Why? Only has 2 printings. The first that original print from Toon Chaos. Look at that. Look at that. It's a $7.50 card. This one in itself could be $15 down the line again because it's just so hard to get. Look, only 25 listings. Wow. But then again, don't take cheap for granted. This is cheap today. It might not be tomorrow. Broken card. Just such a great card to slap in your binder. Guys, don't take cheap for granted. You heard it here first with Jay, your boy Fresh from Fresh Off the Press. You guys already know. Don't forget to subscribe. A lot of people viewing the content, they might not realize, you know, there's a subscribe button there. Just double check for me. I would really appreciate that. On our way to 500 subs, you know, we might do a live Q&A at 500. You know, that's what we're gonna try and do. We're trying to set things up, so bear with me, work with me. This is all new, guys. Still under a month with the channel. Can't believe the exposure, the love, the support from the community that I've been receiving, the views on the videos and everything. You guys are the MVPs, guys. Thank you so much for your time, for your support, and for your attention, and I hope you guys have a good one.